Territory of Fort Bend, Texas. With the arrival of a rising artist with national credentials, the Friday night lights at this year's Fort Bend County Fair are about to blaze a little brighter. Country fans are going to be thrilled to see this emerging singer perform. John Foster, the captivating singer who won hearts during his trip on American Idol, is bringing his swagger that combines elements of Nashville and Texas to the big stage in Rosenberg. The combination of a fair that has been celebrating rural pride since 1933 and a performer whose rootsy charm and velvet rasp exemplify the very essence of hometown storytelling is a marriage made in heaven for the country music scene. From the national stage to the magic of the county fair. Being given the opportunity to perform as the headlining act at a Friday night show at one of the most prestigious county fairs in Texas is more than just another engagement for Foster. It is a return to the kinds of platforms that shaped him, such as rodeo arenas in tiny towns, festival fairgrounds, and school auditoriums, where neighbors cheered before television cameras ever even existed. The statement was made by Foster in a recent interview. "Texas knows how to do country the right way," he stated. "There is no pretense or big city sheen anywhere in this place. There is nothing but families, delicious food, and music that brings you back to your own home. I am here to bring that back to the stage, and I hope you will join me." The first time that Foster came to the attention of the general public was during the 21st season of American Idol. He made it all the way to the top 7 before being eliminated in a surprising upset that fans continue to discuss online. His performance of a stripped-down acoustic rendition of George Strait's Amarillo by Morning was the highlight of his performance, and it was so impressive that all 3 judges gave him a standing ovation. Even though he did not win the title of American Idol, he was able to leave the show with something more enduring: a core of committed fans and the respect of seasoned professionals in the business, one that has its origins in the past. It is not unusual for renowned names to be present at the Fort Bend County Fair. At the same time that it has remained faithful to its objective of promoting youth and agriculture throughout its 90-year history, it has played host to some of the most prominent musicians in the state of Texas. According to Martha Lopez, who serves as the chair of the entertainment committee at the fair, this fair is about community. Although we do bring in huge performances, we never forget the rodeo kids, the livestock displays, or the BBQ cook-offs. Even when we bring in large acts, at this place it's a way of life. Somebody like John, who exemplifies the mix between national recognition and down-to-earth authenticity, seems to be the ideal candidate for this position. In point of fact, the fact that a contemporary country musician is performing alongside the historic ideals of the fair exemplifies the continuing ability of music to bring together people of different generations. What the fans should anticipate. Foster's concert on Friday is scheduled to be a display of originals, crowd favorites, and highlights from American Idol that will last for 90 minutes. His repertoire includes the following songs. His debut single, "Dust on My Boots," which made its way into the top 20 of the Country Emerging Artists chart on Billboard earlier this year, was released earlier this year. It was the cover of Amarillo by Morning that got him noticed and put him on the map. Backroads and Barstools is a honky-tonk stomper that was written in collaboration with Shane Miner, a composer from Nashville. An unexpected duet with a violin player from Texas, who is supposed to be a member of his band for this leg of the trip. During the early stages of his career, Foster spent nights driving from Houston to Austin, which prompted him to write the ballad Lone Starlight, which he has hinted at but has not yet released. Fans are speculating that this may be a clue to his debut album, which is anticipated to be released in the spring of next year. Food, family, and fun that involves toe stomping are the vibes. Obviously, the music is only a small element of the whole narrative. This coming Friday, the fairgrounds will be bustling with the sights and aromas that have made Texas county fairs famous. The aroma of smoky brisket wafting from barbecue pits, the powdered sugar dust from funnel cakes, and the neon lights of carnival rides spinning into the night sky. Some of the local vendors are looking forward to the crowd. According to Carmen Rios, who operates a taco shop at the fair that is owned by her family, "We're prepping double batches of everything," she chuckles. "You can be sure that the crowds will come hungry." The organizers of the fair predict one of the greatest Friday night attendances in recent years, for what many people are referring to as the concert of the season that you simply cannot miss. Families are expected to bring lawn chairs, blankets, and cowboy hats in order to settle in for the event. The opinions of fans. Exciting things have been happening on social media over the entire week. In response to Foster's visit, a local Facebook page called Fort Bend County Proud has been flooded with posts, including the following. "He is the genuine article. In the spring of last year, I saw him in Houston, and he completely blew the roof off the building. I can't wait to listen to him perform at the fair while the stars are out. Loved him on American Idol, but I think he's even more impressive in person. It's almost as if he's telling your tale through sound. This is the year that Fort Bend has finally gotten it right. I just adore this lineup. It is going to be Foster who brings the house down." It goes without saying that not every post is solely about music. Many of them are light-hearted, such as discussions over which food booth is the most appropriate for Foster's music, turkey legs with backroads and bar stools, one fan joked, or which carnival ride should be visited before the show, an ascent in one's profession. Foster's career is undoubtedly on the rise, despite the fact that this coming Friday might feel like a triumphant return home. Since his departure from American Idol, he has secured a recording contract with Big River Records, undertaken a tour as the opening act for John Pardy, and performed at the Houston Livestock Show as well as the Austin Rodeo. There have been analogies made between his method of storytelling and that of luminaries such as Randy Travis and Alan Jackson. His technique is founded on honesty, humor, and genuine pain. "John's got that blend you can't fake," says Nashville producer Jeff Hyde, who collaborated with him earlier this year on a song. "He is conventional enough to win over the older generation, but he is also contemporary enough to attract the younger audience. All of Texas is going to adore him." Why this Friday is so important. Foster considers this Friday show to be symbolic, despite the fact that it is being broadcast nationally. He stated, "It's not just another stop of the journey. To give something back to the kind of community that helped me grow up is important to me. Growing up, I spent my time at county fairs, where I would perform for my neighbors, ride rides, and eat fried Oreos. It is as if I am walking into my own past when I come here, but at the same time, I am sharing the future that I am pursuing." The evening is elevated to a level of significance for Fort Bend County when it features a performer who possesses both a small-town heart and national notoriety. Foster is a symbol of many different ideals, and the fair takes great satisfaction in being a place where families can come together, where budding musicians can dream, and where traditions can be carried on. The finishing touch. On this coming Friday evening, John Foster will be performing at the Fort Bend County Fair. His performance will take place as the sun is setting over the fairgrounds and the carnival lights begin to flicker on. He will perform in front of a crowd of Texans who are well-versed in country music and anticipate hearing it in its purest form without any embellishments. If the past is any indication, he will make more than what he promises. He is going to remind them of the reasons why American Idol competitors often feel more like they belong in the heartland than in Hollywood, where the music is not just entertaining, but also resonates with people. You should bring your boots, your appetite, and your best singing voice with you this time. Due to the fact that John Foster is not simply bringing his fame to Fort Bend this time. He is bringing his tale, his sound, and a reminder that everyone at the county fair represents the same song. He is bringing all of these things with him.